All right, this is what I usually do. This is going to be a little longer video. So a combination of the 3 shorts. If you want to go back for the shorts, they somewhat repeat the same information because not everybody watches all 3. But if you want, this is just a combination of all 3 combined. This is World War II German porcelain. I love it because it makes that ring. Oh, that ring just makes me happy. Now, I don't usually collect this stuff. This was a good deal that I was able to pick up for good prices. And when I can get something for a good price, even if I don't collect it, I can always pick it up and maybe trade it eventually, or do what do what you will, keep it in a collection, just have it as an odd piece. I'm not going to get into collecting Nazi porcelain, but this is probably where it's going to stay unless I get a couple other pieces for cheap. And when I say cheap, I mean cheap, like 10 to 20 bucks at max. So, this is German Wehrmacht. This is the Labor Party. And this is an NCO Luftwaffe plate. This one's dated 36. I'm not sure if that is the date for the plate or the date of the company when they started making them. This one is dated 39. And these are all 3 different companies. And this one is not dated. As you can see, and I'll go slower off of this. This is KPM. It's one of the porcelain manufacturers. This one is Ruthart something Lieb. And this one is CNI, or CI. It's interesting to see how much propaganda you can find. I'm going to do one later on German snow sculptures of World War II, because surprisingly, not very many pictures exist, but they made German snow sculptures for their propaganda. Like when people talk about the World War II German propaganda machine, they knew what they were doing. They had it down pat. You wouldn't go nowhere. You wouldn't eat anywhere without seeing a swastika. You would not go down the street without seeing a swastika. There's a reason the Germans right now don't really display flags in their homes, because everybody had a swastika, or the hooks and crooks. Now, if you're collecting and you want something cool, like one of these plates, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. It will cost you a little bit, especially if you're in the U.S. U.S. prices right now range on the lowish end between 60 and 80, but those usually, for most of them I've seen, have between $30 and $50 shipping. So at that price, you're still paying $90 to $130. Not saying it's not a good price, not saying it's not a bad price. I'm just saying, if you'd like one for your collection, and if you're collecting, by all means, get one. If you're going to look for something fancy, the fancier the plate is, the more expensive they become. This little red ring makes it more valuable than a plain white one. Judging, the Labor Party is less valuable than an army, which is less valuable than a Luftwaffe. I haven't seen a Kriegsmarine plate. If I can get a Kriegsmarine piece, I'm actually going to, at a reasonable price. I wouldn't pay more than 50 bucks. Just to have a semi-complete collection with the Army, Air Force, and Navy. But, yes, if you're looking for any fancier stuff on it, it's going to go up in price. If you're just looking for pieces of them, they're going to go down in price. You just want the shattered remains of the center part, saying, hey, you can probably get one for about 10 to 30 bucks. But, in conclusion, it's an interesting thing for a collection, a little big, a little breakable, but it is cool in the end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed.